Hello. Do not adjust your screens. This is really what you see in front of you. A chick wearing a purple and pink wig with a Guy Fawkes mask while wearing a tie-dye t-shirt. And I did all of that on purpose. A little bit about me, since this is probably one of the weirdest things you've ever seen. I started off on YouTube 3 years ago. I wore things like this. You can see the little trusty strap on here because I had to move with this. So I was a girl that wore Mardi Gras mask. I have several of them. I have a collection. I wore Mardi Gras mask and I played musical instruments. I played drums, I played piano-ish, and I also played ukulele. I decided to quit YouTube after about 1.5 years of it, and the reason that I did that was because it became too much about things that weren't really that important to me, like subscribers, view count, likes, things like that. And I always just wanted to do what I enjoyed doing. I didn't want it to ever be anything other than that. And this is going to move while I'm talking, which is crazy, but there's like a plastic piece underneath this mask that goes on my chin, so when I walk, I wore a mask in the very beginning. I wore it before Masked Singer or any of that stuff. 2019 I started doing it, and I did that for my own privacy, because privacy is very important to me. So I would wear a Mardi Gras mask, and all my subscribers, and I will not tell you how many subscribers I had, but they were like, oh, we want to see you without the mask. And I always thought to myself, you know, a Mardi Gras mask really doesn't leave anything to the imagination. You really can see a lot with someone wearing a Mardi Gras mask, but they were always asking me to take the mask off. And I thought, well, what would you do if I was wearing a full face mask? Here we are. And another thing about the Guy Fawkes mask that I will touch on really fast is that there is a backstory to the Guy Fawkes mask. It is connected to before. So 1.5 years of recording videos and 1.5 years of me and not recording any videos, and here I am again. And the question is, why? Because the one thing that I wanted to do, even more than playing music, even more than showing my skills on drums or guitar, anything like that. Actually, I never did guitar on video. The thing I wanted to do more than anything was I wanted to show other people how to play musical instruments. It's really something to meet someone that's, you know, 5 years old, 10 years old, 20, 30, 50, 500, and they say, I can't do it. I really can't do it. And I think that you can. I think that no matter what age you are, no matter if you're 5, 50, 500, 5,000, or 50,000 years old, you can do it. You can do it. And I would love to show you how to do it. And it doesn't need to be about what I look like. It doesn't need to be about, you know, what fancy mask is she going to wear. I'm probably still going to wear some wigs that are pretty fancy sometimes. I do have a little bit of a collection. There's 0 subscribers. I haven't told any of my friends, family, anyone. I'm keeping this on the down low. What are some things that I'm going to be doing with this crazy Guy Fawkes mask in my pajamas? Because I am going to make a video in pajamas. And in the future, you'll see why I am so adamant about making a video in my pajamas. I'm going to be covering ukulele. I'm going to be covering guitar. I'm going to be covering bass for the first time ever. I've never played bass, except for, oh, I can't tell you because then you might take it. Go away, songwriters and musicians. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You're welcome here. Just don't take my stuff. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and maybe I'll see you around.